Okay, hello everybody. It is day 2 now. It's the morning, and so I'm going to preheat the oven and put my bread into this Dutch oven. I don't do anything with the Dutch oven. I'm just gonna put the bread on parchment paper and then lay the parchment paper into this. So I just wanted to let you know, if you don't have a Dutch oven, another option is a combo cooker. You can Google that, and they start out at like $40. And that's 2 cast iron skillets that go on top of each other. So then you have 2 new kind of skillets. One's a really deep one, one's a shallower one. And you can put those on top of each other to cook in the oven. So that's a better option. So anyhow, there you go. So oven's preheating to 500 degrees, and I'll put this in so it gets up there too. So there you go. Okay everybody, so I've taken my bread out of the fridge. You can see it here, and what I do is I use a cake stand so I can decorate easier, and I use some parchment paper, and you want good parchment paper because I've had some incidents with crappy parchment paper. So you just wet it and then lay it down here, and then I lightly flour the bottom. And then just flip your dough over, and it should come off just like that. And now I use my knife here to make decorations. My favorite is little wheats, and I just watched lots of YouTube videos, and that's how I did it. So I'm going to lightly do the top again. And this is just so you can see the decorations. And my oven is preheated to 500 degrees with my Dutch oven in it. So once I'm done with this, I'll take that out and put my bread right in it and put it in the oven. And I have a baking sheet on the very bottom rack, just to kind of do a heat shield so the bottom of the bread doesn't burn. Okay, so we're just gonna make little wheats. And you kind of want to make a big one, just so all the heat or all the steam can come out. Otherwise, that'll mess up your decorations. And there we are. Something kind of simple like that. So I'll show you the next part, one sec. Okay, so here is my oven, and here's the bread in the Dutch oven. It's at 500 degrees. I'm gonna put the lid on and put it into the oven, and the rack is at the very bottom, and you can see my baking sheet. I'm gonna cook it for 30 minutes. I'm gonna turn this down to 450. For 30 minutes, and then take the lid off and cook it for another 15 to 20 minutes, depends on how brown it is, and I'll show you then. And then take it out and it's done. So the timer just beeped. It's been 30 minutes. Ooh, hot. So I'm gonna take the lid off and see. You can see the bread is bumped up. So now we will cook it for 15 more minutes and check it. All right, so the oven just beeped. So there is my bread. So I'm just gonna take it out now. And here's the bread out of the oven. And you don't wanna cut into it for at least 30 minutes. So, and it's all done. And the decorations came out pretty nicely. So So that is how you make sourdough bread. Thanks for watching my video.